Hi, I'm Lionel's Matt Kenfield,
And I'm Howard Hitchcock.
and welcome to the first ever Lenny Awards. Today we're celebrating the people, the trains, and the passion that keeps the Lionel world moving. This is our way of shining a light on the fans, the dealers, and the collectors who make this community so special. Fans across the Lionel community voted, and now it's time to reveal the winners. And finally, for this year's Lenny Awards, the Most Inspiring on Social Media Award. This award goes to the creator who has used social media to share their passion, connect with fans, and inspire others to get involved in the hobby. And now, the winner of the Most Inspiring Hobbyist on Social Media is RBP Trains. Chris, congratulations on being a winner of this year's Lenny's.
Thank you all very much. I really appreciate the opportunity to even be considered for something like this. I mean, my 8-year-old self is pinching me right now.
Well, Chris, it's good seeing you again, and congratulations, as Matt said. It's honestly, I think social media is sometimes viewed a little cluttered and a little negative, and I think to be considered the most inspiring is actually something truly special.
Howard, it's good to see you too again. It's a journey, right? I mean, everybody does things a little bit different. And, I've always tried to build a brand that's focused around being joyful around the hobby. There's enough drama in the world. So it's great to use trains to escape from that. Build your own little world, do things however you want to do them. And that's really what the charter of this channel was all about when I started 5 years ago.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Chris, I think we sent you a little box. Do you have that there with you?
I've been protecting it because my kids have been trying to open this thing for
it looks
a little while,
like doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're like, Dad, what is that gold box? I'm like, I'm not allowed to touch this.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, on the bottom side there's an envelope. So if you would take that envelope off there and read it for us.
It's well sealed, I'll tell you that much.
Perfectly wrapped and put together.
Right.
It really is. Take a couple lessons from that. Chris, congrats on your Lenny Award for the most inspiring on social media. Your posts bring so much passion and creativity to the hobby. We're thrilled to celebrate you, the Lionel team. Thank you all very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. So now go ahead and open up the thinner one.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, talk to us a little bit, positivity, strength, you kind of touched on that a little bit. What do you think's been the most rewarding part of connecting with so many fans in that positive online presence?
For me, it's been that learning experience and just getting to know people all over the world. I get emails from a lot of parents, right, whose kids are getting into trains. They're like, I would have never thought this until we looked at your channel. This tape's on here really good, by the way. I'm really having to fight to get in here.
Fight to get in the package.
And that's been some of the most rewarding part. It's just making those connections. And then, obviously we partnered together, Lionel and I with Train World specifically around some of our custom runs. And this is too cool. I have my official Lionel certificate now.
That's it. Official Lionel certificate. Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this right here on the track here.
Yeah, for sure.
See, look at that sturdy Lionel fast track right there.
That's it. Holding that frame up.
I mean, perfect product placement. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can't ask for any better. So, you actually kind of started to touch on my next question, which is really about, when you said parents reach out to you, right, to talk about trains or what have you. Your content really helps people in the hobby. And so what advice would you give somebody who is thinking about starting their Lionel journey?
That's always a good question. And what I would always say to someone is go at your own pace. It's if you have no idea what you're doing, there are tons of products out there and how-to videos. And that's another thing, that social media, whether it's my channel or others, has been really good about is getting people the information that they need to get out there and get started. And obviously, with your products, you can go in as deep or as shallow as you want to. You can start with that starter set, get things going. And a lot of times that's what we see is folks. I got a coworker just the other week. He's like, hey, I just got this set for my kid. And he shows me one of your Polar Express ready to run sets. And I was like, that's a perfect way to start.
Yeah.
And then not more than 2 weeks after they opened it up, he's like, now he wants the scale one like you have. How does he do that? And then, you just grow as you go. All right. I've got this box open. Do I open it now?
Open? All right, go ahead and take out the award there.
This looks so official. This is incredible.
All right, absolutely. Well, hey, this is the first annual Lenny Award. It has to be official. Congratulations on your Lenny.
This is amazing.
It's it can be part of your layout there in the background and sit with a place of honor.
That's where we're gonna put it. We're gonna put it right here. I'm gonna find like a permanent spot for it on here. Slide over.
That's right.
The Lenny.
Congratulations, Chris.
No, thank you. This was an honor, and to even be considered for this award, I know this was all crowdsourced. So you reached out to folks, and it was all based on write-in. So I couldn't even believe it when my name was at one of the finalists. It means a lot that the audience has grown and that you all are continuing to try to stay as creative and ahead of the curve as you can on the hobby, and always reinventing things and pushing the envelope of technology, and while also casting that big funnel. I remember you called it the funnel, Howard. It's like the goal is to get as many people interested as we can, whether it's through Star Wars or whether it's a prototypical piece, and just there's so much you're doing, and we all very much appreciate that.
You actually can take my job. I mean, that's the speech I give at every product session, right? Like, it's exactly the truth. First, you touched on a really important point, right? This is for the fans, by the fans. So voted on by the fans. And so that's, I think, what makes it actually extra special. We didn't handpick anybody. We simply put it out there in the categories, and the fans brought their favorites to life, right? And so that's really cool. But yeah, what we try to do, and what you guys, when I say you guys, content creators, positive content creators who are helping guide the hobby, who are doing educational videos, who are sharing knowledge, we're all trying to grow the space, right? We're trying to bring people in through places that you might not assume there would be a train, like a Star Wars train, right? There's a huge passion base, affinity base of Star Wars fans, and if we could create a really cool train that celebrates their fandom, then that brings them into the world of trains. And so that's sort of our vision for growing the larger industry. And you guys, content creators like yourself, really supporting the efforts, and Train World, who's a huge partner of ours and does so much content. All of us together collectively work to make it a better place.
Absolutely. No, and you all are doing some great things. Happy 125th anniversary. It's an honor as a company to be going that long and to be staying strong.
Absolutely.
No, it is. It's a huge honor. There are not many companies that make it that far, and so to be part of a celebration of 125 years of passion, it's really pretty cool.
Absolutely, it is.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us. Congratulations on your award, and happy holidays.
Yeah, same to you. And thank you all so much for this opportunity. And it is an honor. You will see a lot of this in my videos.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Chris.